First, I'm gonna ask you like what you do, where you do from.
Where am I originally from? So, I am originally from Patna. Currently, I live in Washington, D.C., and I work here in a global policy think tank as a scientist.
Lovely. So it would be great experience sharing with a scientist about Reiki and energy healing. Great.
So, I've known you guys for years, of course. But how I got to know about Reiki is actually in 2021. I suddenly lost my father to COVID, and then I was going through a little bit of kind of, let's just say, challenging phase in my life, and personally more so. Professionally, it was fine, but personally, and then I actually practice meditation on a regular basis. I'm a meditator. Meditation has given me a lot of solace, a lot of peace, brought a lot of groundedness in my life. So that being said, 2021, after Baba passed away, I felt I was meditating, but I still felt there was something missing, like kind of something was off, I could tell. And then in 2022, I went through some additional personal challenges. And then I got like super sick. Like my husband and I, we both got COVID. And so there was this phase of depression. There was this time in COVID where I was just sitting and doing nothing, and I was isolated, of course. And I was just like, why do I feel so depressed? I was extremely depressed. So the COVID, when I got it in 2022, that made me super depressed. And I'm usually a very happy-go-lucky person. I'm always a glass half full positive person. So when I was going through the depression and stuff, and I was like, why am I feeling depressed? I'm never depressed. Incidentally, I think you posted something on LinkedIn. I can't exactly remember. I think you did post something on LinkedIn. And I was like, wait, Molly told me about it. And then you posted that. Then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to connect with them and see what it is. I'm a scientist, so I like to explore things, unknown things. That's who I am. And so I just wanted to explore it. And so I did. And that's how I got to know about Reiki. And then that's how I started connecting. First connected with you. And then, of course, Shanjukta and Rainbow Mirror.
And how that experience you have, like after connecting Sanjukta with Reiki and energy healings and everything, how about your experience so far with Rainbow Miracle and Sanjukta's healing?
The faith, because I think one biggest challenge about anyone, for that matter, is having a faith on this whole energy, chakra balancing, and all of that. So having the faith or having the belief that this is actually something, that was never my problem anyway, because I was a meditator, I am a meditator. And so I was like, I knew that there's a chakra balancing and meditation and all of that stuff. What really I felt differently about connecting with Shanjukta was, so I was not so unclear on the energy healing process. I was more so unclear of what is Reiki. I knew there was this because I'm a scientist, right? And it's a very theory of physics. It is not non-scientific. It is very, and I'm a scientist, so I believe in science and all the things that go around in science, right? So Reiki, unlike a lot of other people, just to clear it in very short kind of way, like in a summary, that it is a form of science. It is not really unscientific. This is not a cult. It is science, basically. It's, at least that's what my belief or my experience had been. So when I spoke to Shanjukta, she kind of described, and it was easy for me to understand because I am a meditator. So she kind of differentiated, and she says basically the same thing. You're uplifting your energy, you're balancing your chakras that is in your body, and that's how you're kind of opening yourself up. And what is any of the illness, mental or physical, stress, anything that is, what is it? She explained that to me, and how the illness is caused and how to cure it, right? Yeah. Now, of course, this is not like a Western medicine or anything, but this is more like a balancing your energy. So energy is an extremely important part of a existence of a human being, right? So how Shanjukta's work it has been is that initially I did not learn from her. Initially, she was just helping me clear out balance my chakras, clear out my excess energy, and many other things, which like
she was doing healing for you. She was doing
she was healing. Yeah, she was doing the healing process. It instantly made me feel lighter. I mean, it has been a process, because I think it's been a year that we have been together, like we are doing stuff constantly, something or the other.
Exactly.
So it's been a process. So like anything else, it's not magic. It takes time. B, you have to have the faith in the process, and you also have to open yourself up for this kind of thing. This is exactly what meditation brings you. But if it's healing, it's just the process a little quicker. Then meditation is you yourself are doing it, and you're a meditator, and you just go on for like long time, right? So my experience in general with Rainbow Miracle has been extremely joyous, extremely professional people. I have always gotten the service as how I wanted. Shanjukta has been, I mean, she's probably extra sweet a little bit generally, but she has been very like open to having conversations. If I have an issue which I've not addressed before, but then suddenly it came up after the session, she's been open to conversation. You have been pretty receptive too, timely. So overall, generally the client versus the service provider, very good experience, no problem there at all. But also talking about the process like of healing or process of energy balance, I feel like a much different, and a lot of people are saying that to me, just not me. I have become a whole different person, I feel. I mean, I think it's both Reiki and meditation combined, because I do meditate. So that Shanjukta says that too, because I am that, and then I also do this energy healing. They both combined work really well. More importantly for me, I need to understand every process, otherwise I cannot do it. Everything has to be understood by me. I just cannot go blindly into something if I don't understand. And for the most part, it has to be scientifically tied. Although I know there's a lot of things which are beyond explanation, I get that, but most of it has to be scientifically tied for me to understand what exactly happened by what I did. And Shanjukta does a really good job of explaining. I mean, she's a science graduate herself, so she does a very good job of explaining it. Overall, a happy customer, definitely very, very good for my life.